You wake up one day and realize everyone else is scrolling. It's like a zombie apocalypse of blue light. Everyone else is complaining about being tired. Everyone else is trying but getting nowhere. But you're building focus levels so strong you could probably read a complex textbook during a meteor shower. You aren't doing this because you're gifted or born with a super brain. You're doing it because you hacked your dopamine system like a calm, cozy neuroscientist villain. You stopped playing the victim and started playing the architect of your own mind.
Let's understand the brain like a boss. Most people think motivation is a magical emotion that falls from the sky. Wrong. It's chemistry. It is a formula. Your brain runs on a specific cocktail: dopamine for reward, norepinephrine for alertness, acetylcholine for learning. Here is the mechanics. Studying becomes addictive when dopamine is connected to progress. Focus is just stability. Learning is just the reward mechanism firing off. So instead of chasing instant pleasure like scrolling or junk food, we chase tiny wins. Why? Because dopamine is not the pleasure itself. It is the anticipation of pleasure. It's the hunger, not the meal. So we train your brain to get hungry for knowledge. This is psychological witchcraft, but it is 100% legal.
To win, you must slay the 3 final bosses of laziness. Boss number 1, overwhelm. Your brain hates big tasks. It sees study chapter 5 and screams threat, so it shuts down. We trick the system. We shrink the monster. Instead of study history, say read 1 single paragraph. That's it. This tricks your amygdala into staying calm, and in this game, starting equals victory. Boss number 2, boredom. Studying feels boring because there is no feedback loop. Video games have progress bars. Textbooks don't, so we add them. Progress bar equals a physical checklist. Reward equals a piece of candy or a check mark. Feedback equals self-testing. Suddenly, your brain gets a hit of dopamine for every small step. It's not boring anymore. It's a game. Boss number 3, distraction. Your brain cannot multitask. It tab hops like a confused browser until it crashes. So we enforce the 1 tab rule. Only one thing open, 1 book, 1 goal. Sit like a monk, but with high-speed Wi-Fi.
Now, the elite move is the dopamine funnel strategy. Most people mess this up. They scroll TikTok before studying. This floods the brain with cheap dopamine, making the textbook feel painful and boring by comparison. We flip the script. We route your dopamine like this: effort first, reward second. Entertainment is the prize you get after you focus. Why? Because the brain bonds activities together. If every study session ends with a reward, your brain starts craving the study session itself as the entry ticket to the pleasure. This is ethical manipulation of your own biology.
Time boxing like a scientist. Forget vibes. Use structure. Cycle, 25 minutes deep focus, 5 minutes rest. But here's the upgrade that changes everything. During breaks, do not scroll. If you look at your phone during a break, you fry your dopamine receptors and lose your momentum. Instead, keep the dopamine low. Stretch, breathe, walk, hydrate. Boring breaks make the studying feel stimulating when you return. This is a galaxy brain strategy. And don't forget the active learning power-up. Passive reading is where your brain goes to sleep. Active learning keeps the lights on. Teach it out loud. Draw messy summaries. Pretend you're a professor with 3 PhDs. Bonus points for a fancy accent. Your brain loves effort. Effort is the signal that tells your neurons to rewire. Identity lock-in. This hits deep. Stop trying to do study sessions. Become the person who studies. Say to yourself, I am the kind of person who takes learning seriously. Habits that match your identity become permanent. It stops being discipline, it becomes self-respect. We create an addiction loop. 1. Start cue, the ritual. 2. Small win, the action. 3. Visible progress, the checklist. 4. Reward, the payoff. Repeat this and boom, you're addicted to growth. This leads to flow state mode. The world disappears, the goal is clear, distractions vanish. You blink and 90 minutes have passed, but in a good way. You are in the zone.
The secret nobody talks about? Biology. Sleep, hydration, nutrition, sunlight. These sound boring, but without them, your brain is running on Windows 98. With them, you are a NASA rocket. This isn't motivation, it's hardware optimization. Build your study temple. Make a ritual. Same place, same time, same setup. Light, desk, notebook, timer. Eventually, your brain learns, when I sit here, I focus. It switches on like magic, but it's scientific.
Future you is watching proudly. One day, you'll look back at the version of you who struggled to focus, and you'll realize that this was the moment everything changed. Not because you forced yourself to suffer, but because you rewired your brain to love the process. And that is real power. You don't need motivation, you need momentum. Small wins, daily effort, calm confidence. Suddenly, studying isn't a chore, it's your upgrade ritual. And you're the main character, leveling up quietly every single day while the world is sleeping. Future you is sending a standing ovation right now. Let's get to work.